Everybody, it's Lain. I am back with another quick video tutorial for you on how to use your Crop-A-Dile. Now this might look like something you use to add additional holes to your ears or lip or nose, but it is not. This is one of my favorite tools for punching holes and setting eyelets. I don't do a lot of eyelet setting these days, but when I do, this is how I do it. So I wanted to give you a brief overview on how to use this for punching holes and also for setting eyelets if you do that. So the first thing you need to know is that this tool again is called the Crop-A-Dile. It's from We Are Memory Keepers. It says so right here. And this is an older version of the Crop-A-Dile. There are newer versions out there. I've had mine for several years and it's still going strong. Probably at least 6-7 years I've had this. So anyway, you don't need the latest and greatest. In fact, if you saw one of these used and it was still in good working condition, it works perfectly fine for me. So there are a couple parts that you need to know about. Of course, these are the handles, squeezes very easily. These two side things are the hole punchers. There's a small hole punch here and a slightly larger hole punch here. And those are very easy to use. You just squeeze and the hole is punched. This apparatus up here is used for setting the eyelet, and we'll get to that in a second. First, let me talk to you about punching holes. The basics are very simple. Cardstock goes in right there. You punch a hole, you got a hole. Other side, same thing. Cardstock goes in here, squeeze, punch a hole, got a hole. Don't do it here in the middle. Nothing will happen. Something that's kind of nice on the Crop-A-Dile is these guides right here. You can slide them up and tighten them, so if you want to make a series of holes across a page and you want them all to be, let's say, 1/2 inch from the edge, you can slide this guide up, twist it to hold it, and then when you slide the paper in, it's always going to be at the same distance from the edge. Same thing on the other side. There's a little guide there. You can slide it up. See how I'm sliding it? This right here tightens, and then you've got a guide that will keep you the same distance from the edge every single time. Now the only tricky thing on punching holes that I've found is that when you punch a bunch of them, the little holes, like the donut holes, you could say, end up inside the hole here. So it makes it hard to see what you're doing. If you're trying to place your holes in a certain spot, the hole itself is clogged with paper. So all you need to do is take a pencil, a paper piercer, something like that, and poke them out. And then they'll come out. The pencil's probably not the best thing to do. I'd probably use a paper piercer, or you can actually just blow it out. And there they are. Clear. I actually got one in my mouth. Don't do that. Yeah. Anyway, tell me how I'm blowing and it ends up in my mouth. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. You never know what you're going to get when you tune in here. Now that we know how to punch holes, let's talk about setting eyelets. So this again in the middle here is the eyelet setter. It will hurt if you put your finger there and squeeze. One end of these little black boxes is for putting the eyelet on. The other end is for spreading it. And they actually move for different sizes of eyelets, but I have never found the need to move mine. I just leave it in the same spot. So you can experiment with that if you want to, find some more literature online, but it's very straightforward. The part with the tooth is the part where you're going to put the eyelet, and you want that to face up so the tooth is going up. The part at the top is the spreader, and you want to keep that on top. So what we do is we take one of these holes that we've punched already with our Crop-A-Dile, take an eyelet, set your eyelet on the tooth, okay? You could also put it into the paper, but this is the easiest way I've found to do it. You position your hole, hold on, over the eyelet, and then you squeeze to set it. Then you're done. See, the whole tooth holds it in place, the spreader on the other side spreads it out. So you've got an eyelet, no fuss, no muss, very simple. The only key, of course, is going to be punching a hole that is the right size for your eyelet. So that is the basic lowdown on ye old Crop-A-Dile. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you will pull your Crop-A-Dile out and get some great use out of it. I use mine almost every day. You can punch through chipboard with this, grunge board, stacks of paper, Again, I use it constantly, mostly for the hole punching, but every once in a while, you just need an eyelet, and it's right here. Anyway, that's it for today. Have fun. Go scrap. Bye.